wearing all black, being aggressive, hitting bombs. Got to hit bombs off the tee to be able to get to those small sections. And that's what I'm going to do today. Hit bombs and attack the pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aloha Press Podcast. Really appreciate you joining us today. I'm JC. I'm joined with Jeff. Jeff, how's it going today?
Pretty good. Be going a little bit better if we didn't have to work tonight, but we're going to get it done.
We are going to get it done. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I think this is episode 7. We've been doing this for like almost a month and a half now. This is it's pretty exciting, Jeff. I'm excited. We've got a lot of really good feedback, and then we've gotten
a lot of really good equipment now.
Right.
Think of where we came from 2 months ago when we started this.
We were, guys, if you guys can imagine it, there's like a recorder. We've got mic stands. We have actual mics. We have something plugged into my iPhone now, because initially it was literally 2 microphones, which I bought on Amazon for like $19.99, plugged in the bottom of my phone. We're recording on some app.
We were pretty much taking a knee, putting our face next to his phone, talking to it together.
It was pretty rough. Like all the photographs on our website, like, oh, this is our cool first podcast. That was literally us just like after the podcast, like, oh shit, we forgot to take a picture. But oh well. So Jeff, let's jump right into it. We kicked off 2019 in the middle of the year, pretty much, with our race to the bottle. Started out at Castle Oaks Golf Club. Had a round. I think you gave me 10 strokes. And, we played from the whites, real challenging course that day, 5,800 yards.
Very tough, very long.
Very, very long. Pins were not tucked. They were in good spots. Castle Oaks is always a really good golf course that we enjoy playing out at. We want to give them a shout out. They always take care of us. We used to actually work there, and maybe one of these days we'll get into a podcast about kind of the funny, crazy shit they do.
A pretty good podcast, because I've gone from the pro shop to the maintenance. You got the cart barn locked down. I cooked at one point.
You were cooking
eggs? I've done almost everything there.
Yeah, so I was lucky enough to only work in the cart barn because you've done it all.
Fuck, I'm a professional.
He was setting tee markers, and him and this guy named Ricky, who I don't think no longer works there, R.I.P. Ricky, but those two fucks would go out there before the Skins game and just make it the fucking most challenging golf course in the world.
Absolutely. He set the tees and I set the pins, and we could make it as easy as we wanted to. We could make it as hard as we wanted to. And most of the time it was just to fuck with the other people that were playing in it. So
pretty much. And so we've got a lot of different stories out there at Castle Oaks, and maybe we'll do a whole podcast about Castle Oaks and kind of the shenanigans that we did and accomplished out there on the golf course. But
it kind of sucks we can't get away with that shit anymore.
I know.
They're corporate now, so
super all wearing red shirts.
Yeah.
Trying to look like Tiger or something. I don't know.
I like the old days.
It was like a mom and pop ran golf club, which was fun. But so we kicked off. We said, hey, if we're going to start anywhere, this is where we started growing up playing golf. Why not Castle Oaks? So we did Race to the Bottle starting in May. And Jeff, how'd it go for you? I think you walked away with what, -1?
I'm down one hole after the first round there. I actually played the front 9 pretty well, but you were, I think, beating me after the front 9. And then I had a couple bad holes on the back and fell behind by 3 or 4 going into 17 and 18.
Yep.
Luckily, I was able to pull out the Aloha Press there in 18. If you haven't played Castle Oaks, 18 is a tough hole, even from the whites. All other 17 holes from the whites are pretty easy, but 18, it's got an island. It's got 3 ponds on it. It's got a small landing area, and I was giving him a stroke as well.
Yeah.
So I went with the Aloha Press. It was all or nothing. I was going to either be down 7 or I was going to be down 1. JC hit the luckiest drive I've ever seen to keep him in play. I hit the curb by the water hazard and kicked it back in. And then I actually hit a good drive. I think I had a little wedge in, made 4, but I don't think I could have made 6, and I think I still might have won the hole.
Yeah, you might have won the hole. So 18 is a very challenging for a golfer who only carries the ball 230, 240 yards on a good day. I hit the best drive of my life. It's probably because I pushed it dead right because I was scared of all the ponds in the world. So sure enough, it ran through the 2 inches of rough, freaking smacked a curb, bounced right back in. And I was probably like 205 out.
Long ways.
I hit a
and
really
it was sitting down.
It was tough. So Jeff, sure enough, he bombs it over the pond, carries it freaking 285 or something crazy. He's got wedge on, knocks it close. I'm with 4 iron. I think I had 4 or 5 iron.
I think it was 4 iron, and I told you I don't think you can get it out of that lie, and you went with it anyway.
I went with it anyway, and I pushed it again, way right, kicked off the cart back, and got it stuck behind this oak tree, which we'll throw the video up on our Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And sure enough, Jeff talked me into freaking trying to hit this wedge shot, bounce it in front of the tree through this V of this oak tree to try and knock it on close, because that was really the only play, because I was dead in the water. But no, I did not pull it off at all, and you guys will see in the video. But
there's a couple of takes.
There was a couple takes. Yeah, I hit it off the tree. I almost took us out. Like, I almost took Jeff out. I almost took myself out. I almost had to take a penalty stroke because the ball almost hit me on the ricochet. So Jeff, sure enough, did the smart thing on the 18th hole and Aloha Press, and sure enough, he's only down 1. So,
but that means I'm still down. So luckily, I get to pick.
You do get to pick the golf course, yeah. So. Any ideas? Any suggestions? Any favorites?
Well, you know what? I actually, for some reason, when we started talking about playing next Sunday, Hagen Oaks popped in my head, and I think they've got 2 different courses out there.
They do. It's they've got a 9-hole course that I can't remember.
We're not playing a 9-hole.
No, we're not going to play a 9-hole course.
Alistair McKenzie, is that
the Alistair McKenzie course? They apparently have. I've heard rumors, and I don't want to speak negatively about any golf course because I've never played it. But I heard that the design was ruined. But it was originally redesigned, or it was originally designed by Alistair McKenzie, the guy who, if you guys all know, Augusta National, designed Augusta National. I never actually got paid for that job either. But
that's some golf knowledge.
So it is some golf knowledge.
Talent.
Yeah, talent, right?
Well, I played there once.
Okay.
It was probably a few years ago, so I don't remember it very well, but I see commercials about it all the time, and they have these little cart thingies that you drive on. They're like a surfboard, and your clubs are on front. So
maybe there. Shoot, I think it'd be a great opportunity.
Might make for some good video.
It might make me crashing and flipping the stupid car. Yeah. It would be fun because because you're going to be playing in the Publinks NCGA tournament, right?
Not this year.
You're not going to. Why not?
Well, maybe.
I think you got to do it.
I still have time.
You can. Yeah, you
have to register by June.
It's June, so I looked on there, and sure enough, I'm going to be at football camp. We do a lot of things at the Aloha Press. We got our fingers and all kinds of stuff. But so the NCGA Publinks qualifier is at Castle Oaks at the end of June.
It's the Friday before Emily's wedding.
Right. Well, I'm going to be at football camp.
So you're not playing.
I'm not playing in that one. Now, I found a qualifier at Hagen Oaks that I might try and qualify in.
Not the same day?
It's not the same day. No, they spread them out like a couple days. So
when do you have to sign up by?
Like in another week or 2, I think.
I probably need to get a handicap.
You probably need a handicap, which isn't going to be hard. Just go play Castle Oaks 5 times, and
right.
You're going to have a
I want to play. The problem is I already got the week booked up in Tahoe, and I haven't tried to bring this up to my wife yet. That I'd sneak out and drive back down, play, and then drive back up. So we'll see. I don't know. We made it happen last year.
Yeah,
through the snow and rain, and we played.
Well, you made it happen. I got through 3 holes and freaking I got DQ'd because I wasn't allowed back. Or
you got rained out.
Yeah. But so to wrap that up, Jeff walked away with only being down 1 hole. So I like Hagen Oaks. It would give me an opportunity to practice now. I heard it's a really tough course. Tree lined.
It is. It's pretty straight though, from what I remember.
Yeah. Well,
so
we'll see.
I don't know, but those can be tough because we tend to spray it. So we might need to bring a chainsaw with us or something.
A weed whacker or something. Yeah. So, all right, guys, really appreciate you listening. We're going to go ahead and do something we've never done before. So you're probably going to hear a little break in the audio. We're going to give this gentleman who if you've been listening for a while, made some predictions in regards to the PGA Championship. He's the one that actually picked Brooks Koepka to win. Unfortunately, Jeff and we did not make the proper selections, which I think, Jeff, you're going to have a new hat that you get to wear. I think I get to pick your hat.
Well, maybe.
You don't get to yip.
That's true. But, I do, before you call, Ben, somebody else picked Brooks Koepka too on our podcast. And then she switched.
Yeah, who'd she switch to?
Laura, if you're listening.
Oh.
You should have just stuck with your original pick. You switched to Ricky, like I picked, and now we both look like idiots.
Yeah, right. She picked the mullet, and why'd she change? What was she's got to call in or something. We'll get her on the phone, maybe get her on Instagram or something, and give her an opportunity to I don't know, give her reasoning why.
Before Ben picks up, what do you think he's doing right now?
I have no mowing his lawn,
couch, watching golf,
probably. So Ben, you picked good old Brooks Koepka to win the PGA, and sure enough, you walked away with a win. I picked who did I pick? Kevin Na, which he did not make it to the weekend. Jeff, who'd you pick?
That's an interesting selection.
Did you know about that before he just said that?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't?
We were all a little confused. I picked. Yeah, very true. You know what? But I think he's in the lead this week. Probably.
Well, just a couple weeks off.
Yeah. I turned it on today and he was 9 under in the lead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I totally forgot. I turned it on, saw him, turned it off. So
he had the 2-shot overnight lead.
Yeah. So see?
Oh, that's awesome.
No, I picked Ricky and he made the cut.
He did make the cut.
He wasn't contending.
So Ben, what did you think about the PGA? Tell us why you had the intuition to pick Brooks Koepka.
Well, I mean, he's that guy that seems like he's going to play those really tough, I would call it classic U.S. Open setup type golf courses. And with the U.S. Open being there at that stage back in 02 and 09, you knew it was going to be a hard setup. PGA was going to probably soften it a couple of places, but the rain didn't seem to let them do that. So it just seemed like it was going to be a tough golf course, and he seems to play those kinds pretty well.
What'd you think about Sunday, Ben? Do you think he was?
The course was playing incredibly difficult, and I think that he had shot a lot of, he shot 3 good rounds. Everybody has kind of an off round in a major, no matter what. I think that was his off major. The good news is he went out and shot 63 on day one.
So, did you get to watch it all on Sunday?
Yeah.
When he made those 4 bogeys in a row and was starting to struggle a little bit, did you think he would lose it, or did you know he was going to hold on?
Wheels were starting to come off.
Was that like when we're out on the golf course and you just go, wheels?
That's it's a little different. He managed to get them back together.
Well, how about the guy he was playing with? What was his name?
Oh, Harold Varner.
Yeah, Harold Varner.
That's
God.
wheels. He birdies number 1 and then just falls the. Oh God.
Like how tough would it be to try and win a PGA Championship? And Brooks Koepka's left arm has got to be sore because he was just aiming like out of bounds every shot. It was just hooked. And then he's out there searching through the woods for Harold Varner's golf ball.
How about that was rough. I felt bad for him. TV just stopped showing him.
Extra steps.
Yeah.
He's got some sweet Jordan gear though.
He does have some sick shoes and gear, but yeah, so Sunday was tough. Like the wind and everything that was going on, and then Brooks coming down 18 he had to like chip out sideways. And I don't know, I thought it was a pretty good PGA. It was I don't want to say it was boring, but it was definitely the Brooks Koepka show.
I mean, it took a little bit of a zip out of it when he had a 7-shot lead for basically 2 days in a row. It takes a little bit of attention out of it. He was nice enough to put a little back into it on Sunday for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. With DJ coming up and making some birdies, and I think DJ shot the lowest round that day at 1 under.
I don't think the U.S. fans were going to let it not have some bit of fun on the Sunday.
They get pretty raucous. They were freaking having a good time out there.
It's going to be an interesting Ryder Cup in New York.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. The Euros, I don't think they're going to show up. I'd be scared to death.
What's Sergio going to do when they get all over him?
Cry, throw a shoe or something.
Hey Benji.
Yeah.
First of all, your new driver. What is it? The M5?
The M5, yeah.
I've never seen you hit the golf ball so well in my life as you did the other day out at the sheriff's tournament.
Yeah, hit it well.
You hit it amazing. You could have took a half swing and won the long drive if you would have found the fairway.
Well, it's part of the trip.
Ben, how far are you hitting that club right now?
Somewhere in the middle of the country, so it's all that matters.
Oh, really? Wow. That's a strong tick. It wouldn't even give me a yardage.
It was long.
I don't have a yardage on it.
It was long and it was straight.
Well,
I mean, did you have any hooks?
Enough for us to be able to have a couple eagle putts.
That's true. We made 2 eagles.
What You guys made 2 eagles?
Yep, and we made 4 pars on the par 3s.
That's brutal.
Mm-hmm. And we drank about 16 beers.
I cannot hit driver on par 3.
That's true. And you got to admit, they put some tough pins out there for the par 3s for a scramble.
There was some flags and a lot of things out there.
Are you losing reception?
Nope.
Okay.
No, just us. Ben, you have fun out there at the Sheriff's Office tournament?
Always too much.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. What if there's anything that to speed up the round of golf, what would be your suggestion? Probably easier pins?
That round of golf?
Yes.
There is nothing that's going to speed up that round.
Why do you say that? Could it be that there's alcohol on 18 holes?
I feel like it might have been 19 or 20 holes of that.
That's true. So people that are listening, listen. We play in this Sheriff's Office golf tournament. It's a 156 man girls scramble where they've got alcohol on every hole, probably in between the holes, and it's a good day. It's a fun long day. It's an 18 hole golf tournament out at Rancho Marietta Golf Course Club, Country Club.
I think they're Country Club,
yeah. So it's a semi-private course, and
I'm sure if you're not partaking, it makes for a long day.
yes, when you don't drink a sip of alcohol, it is extremely long.
That's true. Huh?
They don't have any Pepsi on the freaking course.
We had 7-Up at our hole.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I stole Pepsi from you guys.
Okay. Yeah, we had Pepsi too.
Yeah. So
we had a couple girls selling T-shirts and hats.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So the Aloha Press, we also support the Amador County Deputy Sheriff's Canine Fund, which was a unique experience. It was you had several employees that had a lot of fun, had a lot of cocktails, which is good.
Some people aren't built to drink for 9 hours straight during the day.
No, and that's okay.
It takes a little bit of water and food to be able to, sustain.
That's true.
Sometimes we don't do that, and you end up taking naps and, things like that.
Running into barbed wire fences.
Yeah, getting attacked.
Yeah. So, Ben, to get back into the PGA Championship, what did you think of Ricky Fowler's mullet?
The man is setting a style of his own. I'm not a mullet fan myself. Just not my style.
And my hair, I don't know about JC's, but we may be close to a mullet come time for Emily's wedding in a month.
Oh, are you working on yours? Are you working on yours?
Yeah, I got it trimmed up a little bit, but we both got kind of it going on back there.
There you go. Just in case we need to go undercover.
Yeah, maybe. Back to 1972.
River Pines.
Yeah. That's true. So why do you think my pick was bad? I still thought Kevin had it, but oh well. Where else are we going with this thing, Ben? What else you got for the Aloha Press?
Is it still too early to make U.S. Open picks?
Way too early, bro. Way too early.
You're gonna have to, when we call you from Monterey, then you're gonna have to make that pick.
I've already been thinking about it for 2 days now, and this call is coming out.
Did you now?
Is it I don't want to know your pick, but is it the pick everybody's going to make, or are you going out on a limb?
I thought about it. There's 3 different options that I've got. I do have one that I'll call my pick, which is probably a fairly common option. But I do have a couple others that I'd like to see happen.
All right. Are you putting money on your pick tonight when you get up to Tahoe?
It depends on how 21 goes. We'll see how that all pans out.
Where are you staying?
Harris.
Oh.
Harris, Northern California. Harris Pod.
Okay. I was going to say. Ione doesn't need you.
We don't need to be visiting you later.
No, I'm good. I'll be in the Tahoe.
Very good. Well, Ben, please drive safe. I know it's beautiful Northern California. We're getting a lot of snow right now, which is crazy for the end of May. But drive safe, buddy. I really appreciate you jumping on the podcast. Thanks for kicking all our asses, not only in the DSA golf tournament, but also with your pick at the PGA. Heck, he might go for 3 in a row. Who knows?
That's true. You picked Tiger for the Masters, right?
This is true.
So
Jesus.
You're going for 3 in a row here.
I love it. So Ben, we'll have you on soon. Appreciate it. Drive safe. All right,
bye,
everybody.
Bye, Benji.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Aloha Press Podcast. Really hope you guys enjoyed our conversation with Ben. He's a fun guy that we love playing golf with. He obviously hits it a freaking mile. I mean, when you ask a guy, Oh, how far do you hit it? Oh, middle of the club face. Freaking jackass. But guys, seriously, go to our website, www.thealohapress.com. Check us out. Look at our gear. We've got some gear left over from the DSA golf tournament that we've got left over. Everything that you buy, okay, if it's a shirt, hat, golf towel, whatever, you're going to get a free koozie with that. If you send us a direct message on Facebook or Instagram, which you can find us at the Aloha Press. And if you want to buy a couple items, we'll definitely give you a discounted code where you can make, if you buy a shirt and a hat, we'll give it to you, I think it's 20% off or something. So reach out to us if you want to buy some of our gear. Rock and support us. We really appreciate it. So jump on Instagram, Facebook, like our stuff, join us so that you can see some of the upcoming content. Additionally, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then also tell your friends about our podcast. We're out there now. We're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Play, we're on Stitcher, and we're also on Podbean. So we're kind of spreading our wings and getting everyone out there to listen to our podcast. So we really appreciate you guys sharing our information and getting people to subscribe and download. And we really appreciate all the support and everyone that has given us such positive feedback, from the guys over at Breakfast Ball to Laura to Bernie to, some of our future guests that might jump on the podcast. So a lot of exciting things that are happening for the Aloha Press. Jeff, dude, June is we're gonna be busy. What's the first thing in June for us?
Well, June's gonna kick our ass. I mean, we've got 3 big trips planned. But first and foremost, we're heading to Pebble Beach.
Oh,
we're not playing at Pebble Beach, but we're going to play somewhere down there.
Yeah.
We're going to get in. We've got our tickets to go check out a practice round of the U.S. Open this year. Hopefully get some cool videos, cool pictures. Who knows? Maybe even get to talk to somebody, do an interview for the podcast down there. I can't wait.
I've been to like 17 Mile Drive, been to Monterey a bunch of times. I've played golf down there. We've played, from Pacific Grove to like Bayonet. What's the other one? Poppy Hills. We've played all around there. We just never forked out the cash to play actual Pebble Beach. So the only hole that I've really seen is 18. We've been out to the restaurant. I've walked out to like the number 1 tee box and walked around the putting green and stuff. So I'm excited about not only just go down and see it all, because I've never been to a professional golf tournament either. I've never seen Tiger Woods in person. I've never seen Brooks Koepka in person. I'm excited about just walking the golf course, seeing those guys hitting different shots, and kind of more of a relaxed state than in full tournament mode.
Me too. I can't wait. I mean, I think, we'll probably spend some time on the range, and it's kind of like baseball where it just sounds different coming off of a pro's bat, Same thing with these golf clubs. I can't wait to hear Brooks Koepka hitting his driver, what it sounds like. It definitely doesn't sound like us out on number 1 tee.
No.
I can tell you that much. And just to get to walk around and see that place without, hopefully the humongous crowds that they're going to have, throughout the weekend. We'll be home watching it saying, hey, we were just there. So
absolutely. So we're going to do a podcast. Actually, we're going to try and we'll see if they'll let us do it, but we're going to try and do one actually in Monterey on 17 Mile Drive at Pebble Beach. We'll see how that goes.
I don't know. You throw around a free hat, a free t-shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe make some friends.
So if you guys are going out to the practice round we're going to be out there on Tuesday. If you guys are going to be out there, hit us up, find us, shoot me a text, send me a DM. Let's link up. Let's talk some golf, and we'll probably have some free gear for you if you're going to be out there. Just check us out, hit us up. So next on the calendar is something that's been in the works for a couple months now, and it's a pretty big trip for the Aloha Press. I'm pretty excited about it.
It is. I mean, this was when we first started. This was kind of the one that put us, I wouldn't say on the map, but it was get us excited. We're going to head up to Nakoma Resort. It's about 3 hours from us, I think.
It is.
North of Lake Tahoe, somewhere up there in Clio, California. Never been there, but looking forward to it. They've got everything from, I think it said amenities for children to families to couples, a spa, golf, everything. So we're taking our families up there. It's going to be probably a little wild weekend and a lot of fun, especially with the challenging golf course.
And it's it's going to be a really challenge. Well, we've heard it has been a challenging golf course in the past. The original people who designed it and kind of created this village wanted people to come up there and play the most difficult golf course in the world. And the new folks that are running this place, who are super nice, they're awesome, went in there and they took out a bunch of trees. They leveled out some fairways and they made it an attraction, a place that you could come play a couple rounds of golf and not lose freaking 15 golf balls in a round. So they're going to have us up there. We're going to do some filming. We're going to do a couple podcasts probably. We're probably going to extend our 2019 match, race for the bottle up there. Probably have a couple rounds that we're going to hash out.
That could be tricky.
It's going to be tricky.
A new course for both of us, tough. It's they might have taken out some trees, but it's still got quite a few. So
it's still going to be a lot of fun.
It looks like they have some really good food too, good dining options and stuff like that. So I'm huge into that after the round, finding a nice place to eat. We don't have to go anywhere.
Exactly, and it's like this little village. It's all self-contained. It's if you want to go to a lake, they have a lake there. If you want to do some rock climbing, guess what? They have a giant rock climbing wall. If you and the family want to sit down and watch a movie, they have their own movie theater. It just, I don't know. I'm super excited about it. I've already jumped on their website. My wife has, and seen the amenities in the rooms, and it just looks amazing. The golf course looks amazing. They've got it in great shape, especially with all this weather that we have. They've done a really good job of squaring it away. So I'm excited about it.
I don't know if we're going to want to come home. Maybe you might have a sick day in your future. I don't know.
We might be living in Nakoma.
All right, I'm just going to I'm staying. Travel from there to Tahoe. Back
exactly. So super excited about that, guys. So what's next on the list? We're going to South Lake Tahoe for a wedding. We might be playing some golf there.
Yep. End of June we'll be up there. I know you said you got football camp, but I'm going to be up there for about 8 or 9 days and try to get some golf in. Hopefully all the snow's gone. We've got some more storms that have come through, but it should be gone, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so.
From the courses up there, and get a round or two in up there, maybe a little putt-putt golf too, hang out. And
might have a couple matches. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. We're going to be bringing you guys a lot of content, let's just say.
Lake Tahoe is legitimately my favorite place on earth.
Well, I think Nakoma is going to challenge you on that.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the point. And it's something that, Tahoe is so accessible, but if you make another 45-minute drive, it might be worth it. I don't know. We'll see.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be awesome. So we've got the U.S. Open coming up. We've got Nakoma Resort. Look out for all that stuff. We're going to be releasing a bunch of content for them. But then also our trip to South Lake Tahoe. And then throughout those trips and stuff, we are going to continue to do Race to the Bottle. I think we've got some people interested in sponsoring, the Race to the Bottle. I know it's kind of surprising. We were out
didn't tell me that.
Yeah, we were out at the DSA tournament, and we reached out to some wineries and stuff. And apparently, they've got some high-dollar bottles of wine that they might be interested in sponsoring.
It's not Cougar Juice, is it?
I don't think it's Cougar Juice. I don't know what that is.
That comes from Raumbauer Winery, the new winery out there that Eddie works at.
Oh, Cougar
Shout
Juice!
out to Eddie.
Yeah,
it's a some type of a white wine.
Yeah, I've heard about that. That stuff's expensive too.
It's like
I'm not buying that.
Yeah,
we're not drinking that for the rest of the bottle.
I was thinking by Cougar Juice.
Yeah, Cougar Juice. Shout out to Cougar Juice. I don't think that's a real sponsor, but we'll be going for there. So
we might have a winery that wants to sponsor us.
We might have a winery, maybe some brandy mixed. What is that? Some port wine.
Port. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see where it goes from there. So anything else on the list that we got to accomplish, Jeff, in the next couple weeks?
Just try to get some golf. I mean, with work and the trips we've got planned, we're pretty booked. We still haven't talked about our fun days out at William Lamb Park.
Oh shoot! Yeah, exactly.
And what was it, Bradshaw Ranch?
Yep, Bradshaw Ranch, William Lamb Park in downtown Sacramento. Jeff and I went out there. We decided that we needed to go out and venture to, some 9-hole golf courses in the area that we've never been to. So we contacted Tyler down at William Lamb Golf Course, and he set us up and got us a great tee time on, I think it was Sunday morning at 8 a.m.
It was early.
Yeah, it was early. Super cheap. It was really inexpensive, and we'd never been there before. And as soon as we drove into the city, which was really cool, we were like, we were passing Funderland, and we were passing the Sacramento Zoo, and we were passing all these great parks and all these like soccer fields and football fields. And then we get to this little golf course, which was just a fun day. Like, it was just an awesome round of golf. Took like an hour and 45 minutes to play. What'd you think about the course?
It was. I mean, we did struggle to find the parking lot, a little bit, which it's okay because there's kind of cool things to look at when you get around there. But I've never been a fan of 9-hole courses, or let alone playing just 9 holes. Like, I don't go out and do that. So I knew this would be different. But I would tell you, out of the experience I had there and the experience out at Bradshaw Ranch, the 9 holes that we played at each place, I could do that all the time. It's, quick.
Yeah.
They keep it in good shape. There's not a lot of play. I don't think we had to wait hardly at all on a Sunday. And it's just kind of interesting. You got people walking their dogs on the course. You got traffic around. It's just another hazard to look out for. You're not hitting houses like you'd hit somewhere else. You're hitting cars.
Right.
So, but I had a lot of fun. It was a nice day out there. We were able, where else can you go play 2 different courses in the same day and still get home for dinner?
Exactly. And I just enjoyed interacting with the people around that course. Like, we had some guys like filming for us. Jeff was hitting freaking par 4s and 1, had a bunch of eagle putts. So, you guys, we're going to be releasing we're releasing 2 videos this week of William Land Golf Course, William Land Park, where it's just some entertaining videos that we produced. And go check it out. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll be on there. It'll be on Instagram. We're going to try Instagram Live TV, I think it's called. And then we're also going to release them on Facebook. So check out our 2-part series of William Land. It was really fun. I can't say much more about the place besides it was awesome. We're gonna continue to go there. I think it's super fun. It's super wide open. It was a good experience.
One other thing about William Land too is, even though it's just a 9-hole course, it plays, I think, 34.
Yeah, it was a
35.
regular 9-hole.
So it's a real 9. They've got 1 par 5. But they've got golf carts, so you don't have to walk. We walked. We had a good time. It wasn't bad at all. And they've got a full-service restaurant. It's not big, but it's open from 6 in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. They got beer and wine in there. You got snacks. They've got a functioning pro shop. So even though it's small and it's tiny, it's kind of got everything you need.
Yeah, it had a full-size driving range. It had a ginormous putting green.
Yeah.
It's one of those places that you could probably walk downtown, have a couple drinks, have dinner, and then come down with your putter and like just putt around or go to the driving range, where I think it'd be like a fun Friday night type of deal. But then we went to Bradshaw Ranch out in like the middle of a cornfield. What did you think about that place?
You know what? That place was a lot of fun. It's definitely a place where if you play a lot of golf, it's a good spot to go work on your short irons, your wedges. But it's a perfect place to bring a beginner, somebody that's never played the game or wants to get into the game, because they're not going to lose their golf balls. They're not going to take forever. They're not going to hold everybody up. It's 9 holes. If they want to play it again, they can play it again. It's just kind of a good little practice facility, essentially. But they keep it in good shape. The freaking greens were, perfect. They didn't have. I figured they'd have divots all over them, and they didn't. So they obviously take care of it for being a small little,
great shape.
Cornfield, like you said. They take good care of it.
It was. I think it was 1,100 yards. So it was an easy walk. They had golf carts available. They had pull carts available. They had, I think it was $13 on the weekend to walk 9 holes. Like, you can't beat that.
No.
And you can be out there in basketball shorts, flip-flops, and tank tops.
Very true. I forgot
drinking
about that.
tall boys.
Yep.
And no one cares. It's not a big deal. This isn't like a country club where everyone's got very proper or anything. You can go out there with your buddies, your kids, your grandma to go play 9 holes and just.
Well, you remember that old couple came out and played? They've been playing golf together for like 50 years. They go out there and just put around a little bit and hang out. Are you doing videos for that golf course as well?
Yeah, so we're going to release a couple videos for them. We got a bunch of cool drone footage of the total golf course, but also of us, hitting some different shots and stuff. And I think even someone did a little chipping lesson, which we'll throw up on the website.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So we can avoid the bladed 60-degree wedges across streets.
A good little instructional video every once in a while. Never hurt anybody. I'm actually I don't have any, for you guys listening out there, I don't have anything to do with the video side of this. I don't know anything about it. I can barely put my own headphones in. But JC was able to hover the drone over the green on one of the par threes next to the flag and get video of us with our approach shots to it, and I can't wait to see that.
It's really cool. It's really cool footage. It's I don't know, just another unique piece of the equipment that we have for the Aloha Press. And we go out to resorts or we go to different golf courses and stuff. We've got all this footage and stuff. And
you know what? And when people see that drone, they first of all they hear it, and then it goes up in the air. Everybody kind of stops. Like,
oh yeah,
we obviously mean business.
Yeah, we're serious about this. We're not a bunch of jamokes running around with their iPhones. You know,
Yeah.
we're have a YouTube channel. No, we actually literally invested thousands of dollars into this company to produce a really cool, great product. So.
Well, and if you guys haven't watched our stuff, listen, he's got cameras, he's got bunker cam, he's got cup cam, he's got the drone on top of our phones and other stuff. I mean, we got to bring 8 backpacks out to the course just to play, I think. But, you know, and we play fast.
Yeah, and we do play fast. So it was really cool. We really appreciate a gentleman named Gary down at Bradshaw Ranch who hooked us up, gave us an opportunity to really promote his golf course and what they're doing out there. So we had a lot of fun. Jeff, to wrap it up, so we got Race to the Bottle, the match coming up hopefully this Sunday. We got the U.S. Open, Nakoma. We're releasing Whaleman Park videos. We're releasing Bradshaw Ranch videos. We might even release a couple Castle Oaks videos. Took some drone footage of them also.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
Got a lot of.
Before you sign off, please let the people know that the website store is up and running.
It is up and running. We, for whatever reason, had no idea that I failed to check a certain box to allow people to actually purchase things online. It would actually take you to the checkout window and say, please contact the owners of the website to make your purchase. That's the dumbest thing in the world, especially in the Amazon day we live in today. So the website is fully functional. We actually got our first order. Very nice lady. We're going to be shipping that out after the holiday weekend. Really appreciate her making our first online purchase, which was a huge deal for us. And we realized that our stuff was broken. So we took care of that. But also, we want to put it out there. We had this idea of possibly doing a subscription-style merchandise sale where you would actually pay bi-monthly, maybe once a month, to subscribe to some of the gear that we rock just on a daily basis. And we want your guys' input. We were thinking about maybe doing like a monthly hat subscription or maybe a maybe on the course subscription or maybe off the course subscription. We'll get into more details about that. But if you're listening to this podcast and you think it's a good idea or something that you would subscribe to, let us know. Let us know maybe a price point or how often you'd want to subscribe to something like that. We're pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be something that, lets Jeff and I, create new pieces of merchandise for you guys and keeps our, what is that thing called? Keeps our creative flow going.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the stuff that JC's created already, that we got probably, 7-8 different styles of hats, T-shirts, tank tops. I even had my golf shoes with the logo on it. But we wore these polos that aren't for sale out to our sheriff's office golf tournament. And, everybody they pretty much wanted to take them off of us, but there's none to sell. So those are becoming in those boxes, those type of things. The polos are awesome. We got different colors. We're even talking about maybe another logo, something else. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be really fun. So let us know what you think about the podcast. Let us know what you think about the subscription. Keep following us. Tell your friends about us. And, with that being said, we'll catch you guys later.
Wearing all black, being aggressive, hitting bombs. Got to hit bombs off the tee to be able to get to those small sections. And that's what I'm going to do today. Hit bombs and attack the pin.